Now, here are the nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Television Series, Musical, or Comedy. Jenna Elfman, Dharma and Grey.
Callista Flockhart, Ally McBeal.
Felicity Huffman, Sports Night.
Heather Locklear, Spin City.
Deborah Messing, Will and Grace.
Sarah Jessica Parker, Sex in the City.
And the winner is Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh my gosh,
Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. You can imagine, well, I'm very unaccustomed to, I've never won anything in my life. It's fun, it's great. I had money on all the nominees in my category because they're all so good and funny and beautiful and talented, and I can't believe it. I'm not a winner. It's just, the Hollywood Foreign Press has been so good to us and so welcoming, and I love my job so much. If you only knew how devoted and fond and affectionate I feel toward the people I work with, you would know how much this meant to me. I don't know what people do with these things. This is amazing. There are so many people. Oh my gosh, there's so many people who encouraged me to do this. I was terrified of doing a television series. And my agent of 16 years, Kevin Uvain, said, you must, you should, you really must. And my oldest brother, Pippin, whose wisdom and guidance I've always looked to, and Darren Star, who is so tenacious, and you just can't, well, you simply don't say no to him. And this cast of beautiful, talented, funny women, and Chris knows Mr. Big, I'm ruined. And the crew, the camera, the grips, the gaffers, the electric, the sound, the caterers, geez, Ina Tresiokas, my publicist, she made me do talk shows and photo shoots. She's eternally optimistic, and Gordon McGregor, he's so kind, and he makes sure I'm on time. Please wrap it up. My beloved husband, Matthew Broderick, and my 7 brothers and sisters, and my parents who make great sacrifices, who I hope every day I make proud. Thank you. This is amazing. Thank you so much.
How's it going? Here are the nominees for Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Motion Picture. Oh, Judi Dench, Chocolat. Not very good at this. Kate Hudson, Almost Famous. Frances McDormand, Almost Famous. Julie Walters, Billy Elliot. Catherine Zeta-Jones, Traffic. And the winner is, and it says envelope, all right. Kate Hudson, Almost Famous.
This is so intense. I really had to write something down because I was scared. The Hollywood Foreign Press, thank you so much. This is so exciting for me. Cameron Crowe, you are the man. You are a genius with so much heart and love, and you will continue to make the greatest films. And thank you for believing in me. The producers, everyone at Vinyl Films, you rock. DreamWorks, Jason Barrett and Steve Donenville for working their butt off to get me the job. Brad Caffarelli, my agents Patrick Weitzel and Rick Nacita. The cast, all the girls, Stillwater, Frances. Oh my God, you are unbelievable. It was such an honor to be in a movie with you. You are such an inspiration to every young actress. Patrick Fugit, who is this boy who plays William Miller from Salt Lake City, and he's a genius, and he has all the heart in the world as well, and yeah, he was great. My brothers, my husband, Chris Robinson, you inspire me every day. And my parents for their love and support, and for just making me realize that we are all really lucky to be here. Thank you.
It is with honor, humility, and great pleasure that I present this year's Cecil B. DeMille Award to my hero, Harrison Ford.
Sit down, please. Sit down. I'm too old to wait. My luck is holding. I'm nominated in a category where the competition is dead. In anticipation of tonight, I wrote 2 speeches, a long one and a short one, because I thought it might be a long evening I'll give you the short one. Thank you. But it seems there might be enough time for the long one as well, which is thank you very much. This is a collaborative enterprise, and the so-called achievement which I'm getting credit for tonight is the result of work that I've done with incredibly talented people. People who had faith in me long before it was reasonable. People who gave me opportunities to grow and to learn. People who were generous to someone who started out in this business without knowing very much of anything about movies or about life. And much of what I have learned about life, I have learned in the business of making movies. And I am exceedingly grateful for the opportunity that I have had. I thank you very much. Good night.
Here are this year's nominees for Best Actress in a TV Series Comedy.
Jennifer Aniston, Friends.
Bonnie Hunt, Life with Bonnie.
Jane Kasmerick, Malcolm in the Middle.
Deborah Messing, Will and Grace.
Sarah Jessica Parker, Sex and the City.
And the winner is Jennifer Aniston, Friends.
Gosh, I barely just got here, jeez. Oh my lord, I didn't expect this to happen. Thank you, Hollywood Foreign Press. Thank you. Wow, this is surreal. Okay, I have to thank these 5 people: Matthew Perry, David Schwimmer, Lisa Kudrow, Courtney Cox, Matt LeBlanc. I love you guys. You started out as my colleagues, and you're my friends, and you're my family, and this wouldn't even be happening if it weren't for what I learned from you guys every day. And Warner Brothers, of course, and Marta and David and Kevin and our brilliant writers who just don't ever stop being brilliant. And I can't believe this. I just thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love my job, and thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Michael Douglas. Thank you very, very much. And Sharon, thank you for those kind words and those 9 days in bed in 91. I appreciate that. And Danny, you were a great roommate. And if they don't remember the 60s, what can I say? But thank you so much to the Foreign Press. This is always a lovely evening. The drink doesn't hurt. But a lot of it, I think, just has to do with one of the few events where television and movies come together. As we're all off in our own worlds all the time, so one of the few chances we all get a chance to see each other. As somebody who was a product of television, who did 104 hours in 4 years, 26 episodes a year in the old-fashioned way, on location, 6 days a week for 8.5 months straight. Television was where I really learned everything. It was an opportunity to learn about script, dealing with guest stars and directors every week. And what made the big difference, though, was in those days, if you were the second lead, you were always about 2 steps back in soft focus behind your star who was in front. And the star of our show, very early on, said, "Come on up here, boy." Buddy boy is actually what he said. And I will be eternally grateful to Carl Malden for showing me what a work ethic is about. Carl and his wife Mona were kind enough to be here tonight. Carl, you were a surrogate father to me in that time. And should anybody have the opportunity to work with an actor as good as you were, and gave me the discipline and the training, so I will eternally be thankful for you. And I'm sitting here at the table with my mother's Diana, who met my father in acting school. So they both met in acting school, so I guess my days were numbered as to what I was going to do. And living in New York with my mother, when she was in the theater, I'm reminded tonight about watching you when I used to be backstage when you were working and seeing the joy that you used to have, the real love and the energy for this form that we are in now in acting. And I really appreciate that. And my father couldn't make it here tonight, but if Kirk was here, I would acknowledge him for his stamina, for his endurance, and for his great sense of material. It was really he who found One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest and was fortunate enough for myself to get involved with it at a low ebb in my acting career when producing looked like a good alternative. And that brings me to the other mentor in my life, Saul Zaentz. Saul and I don't really know what the hell we were doing, except we had great passion for what we believed in, and we wanted to see it through. And so the opportunities that you gave me as a first-time producer working with you have really made my career, Saul, so I'll always be very grateful to you for that. And obviously it's impossible to thank all of the wonderful crew members, all the great directors that pushed me, the writers that made you funny sometimes or made you smart, and the other actors that you could do a scene with sometimes you felt like you really shined. But I'm grateful to all of them and to agents and producers that I've worked with over the years. And a short list of some people in particular that mean a lot to me that have been friends and cohorts over the years would be Eddie Bondi, not here, Ron Meyer, Joe Horacek, my attorney Sherry Lansing, my brother Joel Douglas, Rob Harabedian, Nikki Grasso, Alan Burry, Ellen Mirajnik, to name a few. My children, Cameron, Dylan, and Karis, for not being able to be there all those nights, letting me do my own thing. And then, of course, to have this doesn't mean anything unless you can share it with somebody. And so, Catherine, I never thought this would be here with you, but I'm so happy to share this with you. And thank you all for this opportunity. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.
There are 5 exceptional actresses nominated for Best Supporting Actress in a Series or TV Movie.
And here are the nominees. Drea Di Matteo, The Sopranos.
Angelica Houston, Iron Jawed Angels.
Nicolette Sheridan, Desperate Housewives.
Charlize Theron, Life and Death of Peter Sellers.
Emily Watson, The Life and Death of Peter Sellers.
And the Golden Globe goes to Angelica Houston, Iron Jawed Angels.
Wow, I'm in shock. Thank you so much, the foreign press. Thank you, HBO and Colin Callender, for your fantastic programming. To Tony Howard, my wonderful agent. To Jacqueline Bashoff, my assistant. To my husband, who I adore. To the great, bold, and beautiful Hilary Swank. And all the rest of you. Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be in this business.
This talented group of actors have also made their mark as directors, producers, and writers in both feature films and television.
Here are the nominees for Best Actor in a TV Series Comedy. Zach Braff, Scrubs.
Steve Carell, The Office.
Larry David, Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Jason Lee, My Name is Earl.
Charlie Sheen, 2.5 Men.
And the Golden Globe goes to...
Steve Carell, The Office.
Wow, I really did not expect this, so I didn't write anything. However, my wife did and handed me something. I'd like to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press for this great honor. I would also like to thank my wife, Nancy, for her constant support and for being so beautiful tonight. That's true. Thanks also to Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant for creating such a wonderful, groundbreaking piece of television, and to Greg Daniels for his talent, courage, and sheer audacity. This is good, thank you. Also to my wife for giving me 2 wonderful children, as painful as her labor might have been. Thanks also to an excellent cast, crew, and writing staff, all of whom I am indebted to. If it were not for you, I would not be here right now. I don't know about that. Steve Sauer, Michelle Bowen, Matt Labov, Holly Burrell. Nancy, my precious wife, who put her career on hold in support of mine, and who sometimes wishes that I would let her know when I'm going to be home late so she can schedule her life, which is no less important than mine. To my parents for not making me go to law school. And finally, to the love of my life, my wife, Nancy. Thank you very much. Great honor.
Good evening. It's great to be back at the Golden Globes, and I'm honored to present the last award of the evening. Let's look at one more time at the nominees for Best Motion Picture Drama. Babel, Barbie, The Departed, Little Children, The Queen. And the Golden Globe goes to Babel.
Woo! Oh my God. Governor, thank you. I swear I have my papers in order, Governor. I swear. I'm scared. Well, I'm just so glad that I have, against my wife's will, in the car those 2 tequila shots. I think they will help me through this. But I want to say that we are receiving this on behalf of more than 1,200 people that work in this film and made it possible. We work, and it took us like more than 1 year doing this film and shooting it in 3 continents and in 5 languages. And it seems that no matter how many languages you make a film or you shoot a film, but I think that the power of cinema is universal, and at the end, emotion doesn't need translation. That's the beauty of it, you know? I want to thank, first of all, personally, John Killick and Steve Golin, my partner producers. Without them, this will never be possible. And we want to thank especially the beautiful cast that we count with them. Brad Pitt, Kate Blanchett, Adriana Barraza, Gael Garcia Bernal, Rinko Kikuchi, Koji Yakusho, Saeed, Booker, and all the other non-actors around the world who made this film possible, and all my cinematographic family, which has been doing the last 2 films with me, which is Rodrigo Prieto and Brigitte Brock and Guillermo Arriaga and Pita Lombardo, Lynn Feinstein, Gustavo Santolaya, Jose Garcia, Martin Hernandez. This is a very meaningful award, not only for us, but for the Mexican film industry. And I salute my friends Guillermo del Toro and Alfonso Cuarón. I want to thank Brad Gray, John Lesher, and all the people in Paramount that support this film, to believe in it. I want to thank the people in Endeavor, Chris Donnelly, Patrick Whistle, and all the people who believe. And you know, at the end, or last but not least, I want to thank my parents for their unconditional love, and for my kids, Eliseo and Mariladi, and my wife, which this film is dedicated for. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Here are the nominees now for Best Original Song in a Motion Picture. Despedida from Love in the Time of Cholera, music by Shakira and Antonio Pinto, lyrics by Shakira. Grace is Gone from Grace is Gone, music by Clint Eastwood, lyrics by Carol Bayer Sager. Guaranteed from Into the Wild, music and lyrics by Eddie Vedder. That's How You Know from Enchanted, music by Alan Menken, lyrics by Stephen Schwartz. And Walk Hard from Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox Story, music and lyrics by Marshall Crenshaw, John C. Reilly, Judd Apatow, and Jake Kasdan. And the Golden Globe goes to Guaranteed, Into the Wild, music and lyrics by Eddie Vedder.
Good evening.
Hi.
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 How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm not too good. Entourage lost, so.
Sorry. How's Kevin?
Kevin's very depressed.
I'm sorry, Kevin.
He hates Alec Baldwin. But what are you gonna do? Gabriel Byrne won.
Gabriel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. 5 of our finest actresses are up for this award tonight, and here are the nominees.
Anne Hathaway, Rachel Getting Married.
Angelina Jolie, Changeling.
Meryl Streep, Doubt.
Kristen Scott Thomas, I Loved You So Long.
Kate Winslet, Revolutionary Road.
And the Golden Globe goes to Kate Winslet. I'm so sorry. Anne, Meryl, Kristen. Oh God, who's the other one? Angelina. This is okay. Now, forgive me. Gather. Is this really happening? Okay. I'm gonna try and do this on the cuff. Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, God. Oh, please wrap up. You have no idea how much I'm not wrapping up. Okay, gather. Thank you to the Hollywood Foreign Press. This is absolutely extraordinary. I've had an amazing couple of years. I got to play these two remarkable women. And I want to thank my beautiful agents, Hilda and Dallas. I've known them since I was 15. And they really brought this script to me and helped me to hang on to it. My gosh. Okay, who comes next? I want to thank Richard Yates, the late, great Richard Yates, for writing this remarkable novel. And for creating a role for a woman that I just can't believe it came my way and fell into my hands like this. I want to thank our remarkable cast and our crew. They all know who they are. Okay, next. We had many producers on this film. Scott Rudin. Oh, Scott Rudin. Bobby Cohen, but particularly Marion Rosenberg and Cynthia O'Neill for their lifelong commitment to this material. Now I have to thank our hair and makeup department, Linda Malazzo, Alan Dangerio, Susan Hegarty, my wonderful dialect coach, and Sandy Figueroa. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up now. Two incredible men who are such special people in my world. And Leo, I'm so happy I can stand here and tell you how much I love you and how much I've loved you for 13 years. And your performance in this film is nothing short of spectacular and just... I love you with all my heart, I really do. And my husband, Sam, thank you for directing this film, babe. And thank you for killing us every single day. And really enjoying us, actually, be in such horrific pain. But I can honestly say with my hand on my heart that I loved every second of working with you, and it's made me love you more. And my children, Mia and Joe, they were with us every day on this film, and they were as much a part of it as everybody I just mentioned. My God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my God.